As you've gotten to now play with Scherzer for a few months now, what stands out to you about his ability, especially in big games like this, to perform the way that he does?
I mean, his consistency is unbelievable. I mean, every time he's got the ball in his hand, he's the same guy, and he does a lot of research and on his opponent, and the way he executes, whether he has his A, B, or C stuff, is incredible. So, I mean, he's one of our leaders, and how he goes about his business is tremendous. So every time he's got the ball, we're feeling pretty confident.
Is there anything that's different about him now that you're on his side than when you were facing? Obviously, when you're facing him, you see what kind of stuff he has, how he approaches things. But is there anything that's stood out to you, surprised you since becoming a teammate of his?
I mean, it's hell of a lot better being on the same side as him. That's for damn sure. But I mean, he's extremely tenacious. I mean, he's a very aggressive type pitcher. Comes right at you, and he does a really good job of it, exposing cold zones or holes in guys' swings.
A couple weeks ago, the Braves were getting real close to you guys in the division. You've separated yourself again. What has been kind of the key factor in your hands to be able to do that?
I mean, just trusting in each other and going out here and playing quality baseball, no matter who our opponent is. I mean, obviously we're playing the Braves, and they're in second, we're in first, but I mean that's a really good team over there. And I mean, you never know what can happen any single day in the big league. So you just got to put your best foot forward and win against whoever you're playing against. So for us, if it's the Braves or if it's somebody else in division or out of division, we know that we got to put our best foot forward.
Is the win more satisfying when it is the team directly behind you?
I mean, it's nice for sure, but for us, we're just looking to just play good ball every single day. We're trying to stay the same, and no matter who we're playing against, we're just trying to win the day.
What does it say about this team that you're able to put up 14 runs without, hitting a home run?
I mean, what do you mean by that?
Just the way you guys were able to produce runs despite, going deep, big chunks of runs with home runs, just kind of singles, station to station approach, stealing bases, kind of all the little things to produce runs.
I mean, we played. I mean, those are all actually really big things. I mean, everyone loves talking about the homer, but guys just having high quality at bats is huge, and having a great collective effort, having a great team approach is awesome. I mean, how we ran the bases, how we were able to just attack their opposing pitchers were excellent. I mean, we came up clutch when we needed to, when guys were on base, and I mean, I felt like our guys did an amazing job delivering with big hits, whether it be doubles in the gap or drawing walks or just coming through with those big clutch hits with guys in scoring position. So I thought we did a really good job of just being a collective team offense today.
Pete, how much focus and concentration does it take as a collective, as a group, to consistently put up those types of at-bats on a day-in, day-out basis, and especially over the course of a day like today that was long and really hot out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough mentally as a group, but you know what? I mean, we're motivated and we want to continue to play well. I mean, our goal is to make the playoffs, win the division, and have a chance to play for a World Series. And every single day is an opportunity to take 1 inch closer. So, I mean, all of us are rowing the same direction, and I mean, we're playing really good baseball right now. So we got a lot of time left, and I mean, we want to make the most out of every single day.
I don't know if it's reductive or not, but when you look at the opponent that you're facing, do you view this as a statement game?
No, I mean, not one specific game is a statement game. I mean, every day is a statement, no matter who you're playing.
The fans here haven't had a chance to see Jacob here this season. What kind of lift do you think that's going to give you guys?
I don't know. I mean, if Jake throws the ball well and we put up runs, I feel like it'd be great, But if it's the opposite, then obviously, that's the result. But I mean, for us, if he throws the ball well and we win the game, I feel like that'd be huge for us.
Relishing the bigger moments, these big games, and kind of elevating your level. You've done that throughout your entire career. How would you describe just what kind of mental state you get into, what kind of focus you have when the stage does get bigger like this?
I mean, this is what you play the game for. You play to face the best. you know, especially deep in the season, you know, you grind out here in the NL East. You know, you face so many tough opponents that you know, you want to go out there and match it and beat them. And so, you know, it's rewarding when that happens. But I mean, like I said, that only happened tonight because of I got behind the baseball tonight, and I was able to locate and was able to get in rhythm with Nito tonight of where we wanted to drive the fastball and then pitch with a slider, and you know, be able to get the slider to the outer half consistently. And so when I can do that, pitch with all my pitches, throw any pitch any time, it gives Nito a better you know, ability to call the game, and we can sequence guys differently. Not only from from inning to inning, you know, we can make adjustments. So. You know, and plus the way our offense, you know, was able to go out there and grind today. You know, that was such a huge part of this. You know, to be able to, you know, give us some breathing room, so those arms there at the end, you know, had a little bit more room to operate. So, you know, today. I mean, first and second game. I mean, total team wins in both games, and we're just playing great baseball right now.
I know you talked after that last start about wanting to work to get behind the baseball a little bit more. Is that something that clicked in during the bullpen sessions this week?
Yeah, I knew I needed to make, you know, I made an adjustment off the Yankee start, and then I needed to make an adjustment off the National start, and kind of found the in between. You know, I felt like I was behind the baseball today, and when I'm behind the baseball, then that's when I can execute and locate, and you know, all my pitches have the right shape, and so when I can get in the zone like that, stay behind the baseball, and you know, I can execute. You know, like just Nito calling pitches, I can execute whatever he wants to throw. So that's what makes pitching fun.
They have every right to be confident over there, defending World Series champions.
Yep.
How have you guys been able to kind of not knock them off that, but in spite of that, you know, beat them more often than not?
Yeah, they're a great team. You know, I've seen this over the handful of years now. I've been in the NL East for a while. But yeah, they're a great team, great lineup, what they can do, and they can compete with the best. And you know, for us to show up and bring the energy and you know, go out there and beat them, you know, that's great. You know, it's great to get these wins, but it's not over yet. We know how good they can play, and they can get hot, and we get out and continue to play great baseball as well. So it's great to win these games. Don't get me wrong. You know, you want to beat them as much as you can, but it's going to take that type of effort for the rest of the season.
What did you think of Guillorme's play when he got the home?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I could tell, you know, pitchers have a clock too. You know, you know, for me, I was like, what the hell is going on? Why are you throwing this ball home? It's 3-0. Just take your out. And you know, coming back and hearing that, you know, Travis had stopped, and that's, you know, the ball wasn't hit hard enough. You know, they weren't going to be able to turn two, and so he made a great read and was able to throw home and be able to get a crucial out, and save a run at the same time. So that was a huge play out of Guillorme. I mean, he had the best view in the house to be able to make that play, and you know, with his hands, you know, his defense. I mean, it's lights out what he can do defensively, and so you know, kudos for him making that play.
Buck said he's never seen that before. Have you ever seen that before?
Timing. Yeah, I've seen different plays like that. Yeah, you know, as a runner, you got to go, and I've seen the runner stop, and then it gets wacky. I've actually seen it where, you know, you turn it out at second, and the guy at second and throws it home because the runner didn't make the right read. So, yeah, I guess I got something on Buck. Yeah, I've seen that before.
With the shape that the bullpen was in, what did it mean for you to go out there an extra inning and throw 108 pitches?
Yeah, you know that coming in, like, you know, doubleheader, it's going to be a grind. You know, with the guys being used in the first game, you want to go out there and pitch as deep in the game as possible. I mean, you know, for me, I'm almost thinking I want to try to get into the 8th inning, but you know, unfortunately, that's a good lineup. I mean, they grind me apart, you know, and so you know, I got the results. I mean, at any time they could have, you know, done more damage against me. But to go through 7, you know, that's my job, is to go out there and give 7 innings. I pride myself on that, to be in a doubleheader, to be in the second game, and then go out there and do it. And so, you know, that's the responsibility you take on yourself, to make sure that the other guys, you know, you protect your bullpen as a starting pitcher.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks, man. Can you try and take us through in real time what your thought process was on that play?
I mean, right off the bat, it's just going straight to 1. I knew I had time, so once I got the ball, you know, take a peek, I saw Travis didn't fully take off right off the bat. Took another step to first, and then I saw he fully went. But it's a tricky play because I got to make sure he fully commits to home, because if he doesn't go right away and I get rid of it right away, he's going to get back to third. So the moment I saw him break home, I just said, just throw it.
After you throw it, as the ball's in midair, are you thinking you made the right choice, or are you a little nervous in that moment?
Off the hand, I knew I had him. I didn't know how close it was going to be, but I felt really good about it.
Buck has said that he doesn't think he's ever seen that before. Have you ever been a part of a play quite like that?
I don't think so, but I think it's something that I personally probably have thought about before, just different situations, different runners. You know, it may or may not happen, and I think it just worked out today.
Who had the best reaction in the dugout from anybody? Who had the best reaction or comment to the play?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's just, like I said, it wasn't, I can't really think about it anymore. Like, it just kind of blanked on that spot.
Luis, when you're playing behind Max and he's pitching the way that he does, what stands out to you about what he's able to do?
You know, I think it's just, he just attacks everybody, and it's one of those things where it's not so much pressure that it puts on yourself, it's just more of knowing that he doesn't get a lot of balls put in play, so when he does, you just trying to make that play for him.
How are you guys able to keep up the intensity over 2 games, split doubleheader on a day as hot as this? To be able to beat those guys?
I mean, I just think it's what we've been doing the whole time. I mean, it's just from the first to the ninth, whether we start out hot or now, we're just going to grind through it and, you know, do what we got to do.